What do you do when everything you have worked towards gets taken away from you within minutes? Do you quit, or do you give it another try? This is the story of our comeback, but first I gotta show you how we lost everything in the first place, and for that, we gotta rewind all the way back to the coast when I first spawned near Berezino. Well, like I said in the beginning, I spawned near Berezino but was lucky enough to spawn a little inland. This gave me a great start as the server had only just wiped, meaning it was a race to get to the northwest airfield. Along the way I looted a small town for food, water, new clothing and of course with the hopes of finding a gun, but I wasn't quite that lucky. After running inland for approximately 10 minutes, I had a short water break in Grishino before my luck catched up with me and I found my first gun. After waiting for a few friends of mine, I was fairly confident we would be the first to the northwest airfield, but only time would tell.
This is a game changer, a page turner, a brand new chapter. Are you ready for an upgrade? Yeah, are you ready for an upgrade? New me, new energy, who we? I guarantee you'll see. Excuse me while I free myself. New me, new energy, full steam. Intensity, you'll see. Excuse me while I feel myself.
Having now looted almost all of the northwest airfield, we headed to the next best spot, Tissy. Now from here, it was just me and my friend Cameron who went to Tissy. Josh and Augie split off and went to the health resort as they had found some keys to do the locked rooms, which would give us valuable loot to sell at our next stop, the black market. With us being first to northwest airfield, there was a good chance we would be first to Tissy also, but that was not guaranteed, and sure enough a small group had beat us too. Oh yeah, you're getting pushed, you're getting pushed.
The medical one, huh? Oh, that's sick, that's sick.
It wasn't worth the risk of dying, so me and Cameron decided just to go and regroup with Josh and Augie so that we could go and sell everything we had collected in order to buy base supplies for our very first home.
Right, I'm gonna sell as well.
With this newly acquired cash, Altar Trader would be our next destination as it lay between us and our desired base location. Buying the base supplies there would be safer than buying them here at the black market as it was a safe zone. Upon arrival we bought the required items we needed, and with the base supplies now checked off the list, getting to the base location was our next step. A small hidden away pub near Gorka was our base to be. Day 2 is where things really got going for us. Now don't get me wrong, we had a pretty slow start to the day, which mainly consisted of looting. Scar SSR. We even came across this significant base, but getting into that didn't exactly go to plan.
I wouldn't do it, mate, because I don't think you're gonna be able to do it.
It's gonna take me 10 minutes to run back.
That's 15 minutes, at least 11, at least. Let me see from above then if you're gonna do it, but if you're happy to do it, go for it, but I just busted in you. You're not gonna be able to do it. You are gonna die. You are
What do you mean you got that? You made it.
What the fuck did you just do, bro? Well, that's Goofy being goofy, I guess. Now with all the loot we did get, we sold it at the black market, and this was pretty much the plan for the entire day. However, we quickly realized most people would be out looting too, gathering supplies for their base that they had set up overnight. If we killed them, we would most likely get very rich very fast. On me.
There's one I
Okay,
front of me.
when you're on,
Oh, yes, come.
not.
Two guys. Sovereign Hill.
No, close. Close.
No. Oh, I just missed him. Sovereign Hill, like.
I see them. Two of them. I'm going to turn on. Back off.
I couldn't see it. Looked like he had a white.
On me. One dead.
Got the sun coming up and I'm wide awake. Tonight has been a long time coming.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Dead.
He may be loaded. He may actually be loaded. No.
Where?
Right.
I see one.
Close.
Far down the field where we killed the first guy. Shooting at me. See him, hold on.
Did you think
Bro, this guy's nuts. This guy's actually nuts. He hasn't killed me, but he spots me so fast. You killed him?
Yeah, he's dead, yeah.
Good shit, man. Let's go.
AX50, man.
Oh, no way.
Semi-auto AX50.
That's a 50 car. I would say that was pretty successful. Now, some of you might have noticed that last fight occurred in Lopetino, which so happened to be close to the second black market trader. So, we packed up everything we had from looting those guys we had killed and headed over to sell it all, making ourselves a respectable amount of cash. After selling that, I had a quick break, but the rest of my team had gone to Northwest Airfield and had got themselves into a fight. And whilst I was heading over to help them, I found something which would give us yet another advantage. I'm going for that heli crash. The heli just blew up the sky next to me. This heli crash is even spawning. Look. Oh my god! Blue key card. As well. Emerson, nice. Anything else? Guess not. Holy shit, that's crazy though. Yo, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe what I just got. I just got a Chaytak M200 intervention from that heli crash.
We need to get you a mag for that, dude.
It has a mag. It has a full mag and it has a scope
Where
on
OP,
it.
man? Is that 50 BMG?
No, 408 I think.
Oh.
I'm dead. Don't know where the bunker.
Oh, fuck. I've got so much.
I spawned it below because I'm on the way.
I see him.
Is he pushing me?
He should be dead. Every single person we killed was loaded, and often had full inventories like this one. Once again, we looted what we could and headed home to depot the money we had just made, making a quick stop at Alter to sell the gear from the bodies at the airfield to buy more base building supplies. Upon arriving home, we put away everything we had brought home with us, before making some much needed base upgrades, which mostly involve me cutting down trees, so we'll just skip over the most of it. With us being much happier about the state of the base, it was back out to continue our mission of making as much money as possible. He's right by me.
No,
Bro, he's nuts. I need help. He's gonna push me hard.
I've shot at him a few times. He's behind the tires. How low are you?
I'm yellow. Might hit him a few times. He's inside! I'm so dead. Oh my god, how am I alive?
Dead. Another one, the outside of the fence wall, metal fence wall.
Oh shit.
One more dead.
There's one more. Towards the outside of the...
I'm getting a roof.
He's dead.
Nice, guys. Although not as many kills this time for me, The rest of the team managed to clean up around 5 to 6 people, which gave us enough gear to yet again go sell at the black market. Only this time, we weren't alone. Who's this?
Oh, Jesus.
There's a guy here.
Yeah,
Tank.
Hey, killed him.
What the fuck? He walked right up onto me. Luckily, this guy was only a solo, so once we were done selling, it was time to head back to our base. But, like before, other players stood between us and the safety of our front door.
Oh, on me, LA on me. No. LA, right behind me.
I see him.
I'm near you. LAR, dude.
Willis,
He's an
where's-
LAR guy.
where-
Hold on.
Say the numbers, bro.
Is he
Don't
pushing
just
me
shoot.
or?
Dead.
No way. There's gonna be more, I think.
Mate.
Ta-da.
Hey, just
Hold on, chill. I'm pushing up on him.
let's kill him.
I don't see him.
Yeah, there's one more moving around.
Two of them. One dead,
Yeah, one dead. Nice.
Oh, nice, we kill. I'm pushing.
Another one
dead.
dead. Nice. With the coast now clear, we made it back to the base. And just before logging off, I made some C4 from the components we had found from the kills we got during the day. This brings us up to day 3. This is the day that everything takes a turn for the worse. But it started like any other, doing our morning loot run, checking the locked rooms in VMC, Northwest Airfield and Vybor Police Station. Selling what we got at the nearby black market, before returning to base with the cash. Now whilst we did these morning loot runs, the server population was fairly low, which was why we did these loot runs at these times. Once we were done with it though, the server was back to full pop and it was time to make money the easy way.
Guys. Guy in the middle.
One dead. Maybe both dead, yeah. Yo buddy, can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Don't
can
turn.
hear this.
Yeah. Put your hands up. F5 buddy, F5. Yeah, he's dropping it. Oh, he had a little cheeky python.
Bitcoin.
Default.
He's got a red rebel.
No way.
Yes, bro.
Find this bush.
He's got these.
There's loads.
Fall off.
I might kill one.
Oh my god, there's a lot.
Pull back.
They're hard pushing.
Still there.
I'm dead.
Nice.
Can you strip my body?
Holy
Down,
fuck!
down.
I got you. I'm resuscitating.
Jesus.
Holy shit, Josh!
boys.
You're a god. I don't know how you lived that, bro. These guys had wiped a large squad before we had wiped them. So after spending a total of 15 minutes gathering everything we could, we ran for our base, all with 2 backpacks full of loot. Eventually we made it to our base and stored away any valuables in our locked safe. We then gathered everything we didn't want and set out for the northern black market to do our largest sell run yet, which resulted in us getting over 100,000 rubles. The only thing left was to get back to our base, making a quick stop at Altar Trader on the way. We were only 600 meters from our front door when disaster struck. I'm dead!
Oh.
From
I'm dead as well.
from the front, from our base.
What? Hilly?
I didn't see anyone. Let me get a gun.
No, get a gun, get outside fast. Everything we had to show for that day was in my backpack, and in one split second, we had lost it all. I thought the shot came from our base direction, but I was far from the truth. Remember how I said I made a quick stop at the Altar Trader? Turns out we were followed from it, and these 2 individuals right here had just done one of the lowest things you could possibly do in DayZ. There was nothing we could do to get our loot back, and despite sitting around waiting for these guys for the next 30 minutes, they stayed put in the safe zone. We took a break from here, returning 2 days later. Day 5. From here, pretty much nothing would go our way. We would make one play, and just when we thought we were about to get away with it, we would get killed by another third party. We went through this process for the next couple of hours, and eventually I decided to take another break. when I did return on day 6, things only got worse. Basically, we had been raided overnight and everything we had worked towards was now gone. We had nothing but an empty shell of a base, which Josh had managed to re-secure with one metal gate. There was no way we could trace who did it, and although we did consider quitting from here, why not give it another try and see what happens? This brings you up to speed, and now our comeback begins. With what we had left in our base and on our characters, we set out with the only goal being to get more loot for the base and rebuild our C4 supply.
What's going on?
I've hit him twice. Oh wait, I knocked him out, What we got in here? Ooh. M249?
Ooh, no. There's 2 bags. Oh.
Oh, D-phone and a gold pocket watching this.
2 IFAX. After doing a successful loot run, we had got our first big bit of money back and things were starting to turn back in our favour. We just didn't expect it to happen this fast. On day 7, we decided that our best chance of success was to keep a low profile and primarily loot the locked rooms around the map, as these were the best ways of getting high tier loot. Now don't get me wrong, if we came across players we would fight them, but we would let those fights come to us.
Wait, what was the
Guy outside, it's the fully geared guy.
Unless he didn't go in there.
He is. I hit him loads,
I think he got him, I don't know that. You killed him?
Yeah, he said.
Has he got the juice?
Medical utility key.
Oh, there's a lot here. This is good.
Military locker kit. M24.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, M2. And a Dominator helmet. One down. Let's go.
Cage Claker. Purple key card, boys.
Purple? What's that for?
I'm not sure.
Go pocket watch Bitcoin. Red
Are you taking a piss?
Red key card. C heavy C4.
No. Yeah, we just get a zombie.
Alright, cool.
Guy in the skinny. Oh, shit.
LG up. I hit him once or twice.
Is he still in there? Another one, jump. North side.
One close on you. I killed one.
Excuse me, there, North 3 line. He's at the containers.
Dead.
Oh, he was lagging so much.
I hit him. Yeah. One more. Don't push him back.
I don't see him, bro. He's in the cupboard, in the tool cupboard.
Holy shit.
What a day. It was a nice change from the previous few days we had just had. Now day 8. This was officially our last day on the server. We had had a lot of fun, but it was time to say goodbye. I just needed some sort of ending, so we split the loot we had gained after being raided and set out with it to see what we could do. My original plan was just to give it away, but then I met these 2 individuals who had just been raided themselves, and so it gave me another idea. Why not use the C4 I had to raid a base and give them all the loot so they didn't have the same struggle as us when we were getting restarted. The only problem was I didn't have a base in mind, so we would have to find one. So we need to kind of find out how many gates they have. Tier 2 there. they have a tier 2 at the front, and it goes tier 1.
A tier
And then
tier
it's
2
tier
gate.
2
Yeah.
shit.
Where?
Ooh.
Tier 2. Can't even see in. By the windows.
Right, one to keep it. We'll keep it in mind. We'll keep it in mind. Finding a base wasn't exactly easy. They were either too large or didn't appear to be worth it. Keep in mind, you could only raid through doors on this server, which meant people could stack up doors but keep one wall on the back. But then we found a small hidden away base with loads of added on items such as barbed wire and camo nets. This is usually something you don't add unless you have been around for a while. Now this might be raidable. Oh, this might be very worth actually. This is interesting. With a base that we could now afford to raid, we returned to my base to get the C4, before quickly returning to the base we wanted to raid. C4 was loud and could be heard from 2 kilometers away, meaning we would need to be fast here, as people would most likely come looking.
Never mind, even quicker.
Holy fuck, that's a big explosion.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So you can defuse it now with your hands.
yeah.
Oh, in?
I think so. No, one more. One more. Looks like we're fully in now. Hopefully.
Nope.
Oh, no. One more door, guys.
This is another.
Well, that was awkward. But nonetheless, all we were missing to make another C4 was some sulfur. So, I headed back up to Altar Trader and made some trades with the people there, as it would save me running all the way to the black market. Sweet man. Enjoy.
Thanks, man.
With another C4 now in our possession, we could hopefully finish this raid. The only problem was, the last explosions had got some people's attention, and Augie, who we had left at the raid, had gone on a killing spree. Now knowing that people knew of our raid, we would have to be faster and get through this last door. Yeah, Josh, seen a guy.
It's armed.
Okay, sweet.
Careful.
There's a guy. There is a guy around, so be careful. Oh my lord.
Oh, we need a saw.
Oh shit. There's actually a lot in here. SR25.
Vests. Really?
Yeah.
There's 2 Emersons in there.
SR25 in here.
Oh.
Oh, this is a lock on it. What? After forgetting that we would need hacksaws to break into these locked containers, it was back to Altar to make another trade. But not before getting rid of the counter raiders that had been lurking around.
You good? Another one or? Yeah, there's another one.
A headshot. On the way to Altar, we made a quick stop to grab some money for the trade, as well as depoting anything we could grab from the unlocked containers inside the raid. I then met a guy named DayZ at Altar who was willing to give us 2 hacksaws for 50k. Right. Sweet, thank you very much. After making the trade, we ran straight back to the base we were raiding and began breaking into those locked containers. This would not take long, but it would most likely be where the owner would store his best items. Yeah, it's just one.
There we go.
Oh shit! Well, there's 2 heists, I was fine.
Oh my god. And a blue soul. And we got all the
Fair enough.
sulfur.
And like 200k. Nice.
Sulfur.
What's in it?
Oh wow.
Golden AK.
Oh wow, look at my guns.
24, SP98, 2R700. Predator. Oh.
This was way more than what I was expecting, and after 10 minutes we had grabbed everything we wanted. We left this base behind and moved back to my base.
I also have blue card and 3 gunpowder on me at the same time.
Oh, some nice guns there. Alright, so you guys were saying you got raided, yeah?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the space and everything we got, and I'm going to go on my merry way. You guys can have everything in here. So basically what happened to me was I got raided and I had to restart from scratch, so maybe helping you guys out like this will give you that little boost.
Always popping off like a rocket.